Difference between during, while, for. In this video, you will know. During, I want you to imagine like you're in a box. In this box, it represents time period. You use during when you are inside a time. For example, I play during the day, right? This means that you play during this time period. You're not playing at night. You're not playing in the morning before the sun rises, only during the time. In this time box, day. You might have noticed that when you use during, you cannot use a verb afterwards. You need to use either a noun or a noun phrase. So, let's look at these examples. I eat during the movie. This is an activity or a time period. And as you noticed, it is a noun, not a verb. So after the word during, you need to follow it with a noun or noun phrase. Now for the second example, he got lost during his trip to Paris.
Bruh.
His trip to Paris is a noun phrase. As you can see, there's a noun, right? And not a verb, right? Which is why you want to use the word during. So during is used to represent a period of time. It can be like an activity during a run or during class. Now, you never use a verb right after during. Now, instead, if you want to use a verb, you would need to use this one now. While. So, while is kind of like having two timelines. Two lines. So one person is maybe cooking, right? Woo, cooking. While the other person is maybe dancing. Woo, at the same time. So while means at the same time. If you look at this example, I watch anime while I eat. This means that you're watching your favorite show at the same time you're eating. Now, you might have noticed that I eat is a verb. After the word while, we usually want to either have a clause, which has a subject and verb, or maybe a verb with ing, a gerund, right? Another example, he licks his ice cream while I watch. Kind of creepy. Watch is the verb. It's a verb, right? He licks his ice cream while watching TV is okay too. The meaning's a bit different. If I say while I watch, that means I am watching him eating ice cream. If you say while watching TV, that means he is eating ice cream while he is watching TV. While means at the same time. Okay? So you do two things at the same time. Finally, we have the easiest one. For. Now, for is to show how long something lasts. Something lasts, right? From the start to the end, how long does it continue for? For example, I watch anime for an hour. That means I'm watching anime. Wow! Big eyes. Watching anime. Wow! TV. For 1 hour. After the hour is up, I stop watching. So you can see, after the word for, you would need a time expression. Something to do with time. Like 2 minutes, a month, a year, something like that. I exercise for 2 hours. Another time expression. So for tells you how long something lasts. While means at the same time. And during just means for this specific time period, this time box. Now, let's practice a bit. Number 1, I fell asleep the movie. As you can see, the movie is a noun. This means that this cannot be while, and it's not a time expression, so the answer is during. I fell asleep during the movie. Number 2, she listens to music. Studying. Now, studying is actually a verb, right, with ing. And we have learned that during cannot be followed by a verb. So it can't be during. Studying is not a time expression, so it has to be while, because after while you can use a verb. Number 3, I have been learning English 2 years. Now, 2 years looks familiar. It kind of looks like a time expression, right? If that is the case, then it's not during, it's not while, so it has to be for. Now, number 4, he called me. I was driving. Now, here, I was driving. Is it a noun? No. Is it a time expression? No. It's a verb, right? A verb expression, a clause, right? This means we have to use while. Yes, of course, right? Now, finally, for number 5. The baby cried. The thunderstorm. Thunderstorm. Right? It's actually a noun. A noun. Now, if it's a noun, that means we need to use during, right? After the word during, we have to follow it with a noun. Now you understand the difference between while, during, and for. Got it?